Today's topic is bacteriophage. Today I will discuss about its applications, uses, replication, history, and why it is so important nowadays. Are they harmful to humans? No, I don't think so. They are harmful because they can infect only bacteria. So they are helpful for humans. Then is this a virus? Yes, it is a virus, commonly known as phage, that can only infect bacteria and can replicate within bacteria and archaea. Do we have bacteriophage in our body? Yes, the human body is a large reservoir for bacterial viruses known as bacteriophage, commonly known as phage, which participate in dynamic interaction with their bacterial and human host that ultimately affect human health. Then what this phage exactly is? They are an abundant type of virus that can infect only bacteria and one-cell organism. They inject their own DNA into a host DNA by hijacking the host cell. Then what diseases does it cause? They can cause diphtheria, botulism, streptococcus infection, staphylococcus infection, etc. and many more diseases they can cause. Then next question may come in our mind that are they good or bad? Obviously they are good because they can eat bacteria, but they are bad also sometimes. Then how they survive? Thus, phages are considered to be parasites that exploit bacterial cell for survival. Next is about their classification. They classify according to morphology and nucleic acid. Their nucleic acid may be linear double-stranded, circular single-stranded DNA or circular double-stranded DNA. In some phages, segmented double-stranded RNA is also seen. For example, in phi 6, which is enveloped and spherical, whereas M13 have circular single-stranded DNA and PM2 has circular double-stranded DNA. And T4, MU, P1, P2 has linear double-stranded DNA, whereas MS2 has a linear single-stranded RNA. Phages are mainly classified by the International Committee on Taxonomy of Viruses according to morphology and nucleic acid. Now about its history. In 1896, Ernest Hankin reported that something in the river of Ganges and Yamunas in India had a marked antibacterial action, which is against cholera, and it could pass through a fine porcelain filter. After that, in 1915, British bacteriologist Frederick Todd discovered a small agent that infects and kills bacteria. He believed that the agent must be one of the following: a stages in the life cycle of the bacteria, or an enzyme produced by bacteria themselves, a virus that grow on and destroy the bacteria. After that, in 1917, French-Canadian microbiologist Felix de Herelle has discovered an invisible antagonistic microbe from the dysentery bacillus. At that time, he called the virus bacteriophage, means a bacteria eater. He also recorded a dramatic account of a man suffering from dysentery who was restored to good health by the help of this phage. After that, he conducted a lots of research into bacteriophage and introduced the concept of phage therapy. Next is about its replication. It may have a lytic cycle or a lysogenic cycle. With lytic phage, such as the T4 phage, bacterial cells are lysed and destroyed after immediate replication of the virion. In lysogenic cycle, the first DNA first integrates into the bacterial chromosome to produce the prophage, the genetic material of bacteriophage. When the bacterium reproduces, the prophage is also copied and is present in its daughter cell. The daughter cells can continue to replicate within the prophage, which is present in the bacterial chromosome, to initiate their lytic cycle. In lytic cycle, the viral DNA exists as a separate free-floating molecule within the bacterial cell and replicates separately from the host bacterial DNA, whereas in the lysogenic cycle, the viral DNA is located within the host DNA. So this is all about its lytic and lysogenic cycle. Among the countless phases, only a few have been studied in the history of microbial genetics, though especially the T phases, which help to discover important principles of gene structure and function. Now about its application. The use of phases has continued since the end of the Cold War. Meanwhile, many researchers have been developing engineered virus to overcome antibiotic resistance and engineering the phage gene responsible for coding enzyme because that can degrade the biofilm matrix. And also the enzymes are responsible for the lysis of the bacterial cell wall. There have been results showing that T4 phages that are small in size and has short-tailed and can be helpful in detecting E. coli in the human body. Therapeutic efficiency of a phage cocktail was evaluated in a mice model with nasal infection of multi-resistant drug. Those mice which are treated with phage has 2-3-fold higher survival rate, but the mice which are not treated has post-infected. In 2017, a patient with a pancreas compromised with multi-drug resistant was put on several antibiotics. Despite this, the patient health continued to deteriorate. During a 4-month period, without effective antibiotics, the patient was subjected to phage therapy using a phage cocktail containing 9 different phages that has been demonstrated to the effective against multi-resistant drug. After that, they had seen that patient was started to recover. Since 2006, the FDA and USDA have approved several bacteriophages products and was approved for treating ready to eat. After that, bacteriophages were used on cheese to kill Listeria. In 2011, the FDA cleared the first bacteriophage-based product for in vitro diagnostic use. In this way, its uses multiplied and was started to use in various prospects. In this way, bacteriophage captured an important role as a model organism for studying the principle of evolution and ecology. Nowadays, bacteriophage is mostly used for antibacterial therapy. Nowadays, genome engineering of bacteriophage provides opportunities for precise genetic dissection and for numerous phage applications, including therapy. However, few methods are available for fractal construction of marked precise deletion, insertion, gene replacement, and point mutation in bacteriophages. Nowadays, bread technology with CRISPR-Cas9 is used to facilitate efficient and precise phage in genome engineering. Because phages use specialized tail machinery to deliver protein and genetic material into a bacterial cell during infection and considered as an alternative treatment for a variety of bacterial infection in cases where clinical antibiotics have become ineffective. Nowadays, a team of scientists from the US has recently developed a bioengineered bacteriophage T4 nanoparticle structure using CRISPR technology that can be used as a universal platform to produce vaccine for this SARS-CoV-2 as a model to develop the platform to produce vaccines. Important fact of these T4 based vaccines has they do not require adjuvant to induce desired immune responses. These help reduce the cost of vaccine and complexity of the manufacturing. So this is all about today's lecture. Thank you.